welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the winners of 7 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here and move the sticks.
Solid gain moves the ball to the 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Nelson. With the catch, it's Watkins. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's buried. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Great catch!
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nelson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Grab behind the line. It's Watkins.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so now we got a fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking for some space. It's Clark. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
They're setting out to try the BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The game moves the ball to a 34. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. Watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Throwing off play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The offense really clicking here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Watkins. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Gators. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Grab behind the line, it's Sparrow. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught on second down now. As a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Shotgun formation here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Using his legs, it's Clark. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the market.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his back. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Caught. Completion. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And maybe get back back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. First down and more. He's still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves left out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
Florida 33, LSU 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, had a chance and another interception. Couldn't quite hold on, but it's going to be 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On the move now. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. The momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Florida 40, LSU 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
With the defense defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is on fire today. Now the try for 2. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here late. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Ball handed off. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
For the offense.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. An out carry here for the fullback. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
The Gators are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The drive drive stays alive with that first down completion. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. It's a keeper. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch in the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to find room. It's Clark. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal